As cooler weather approaches, it's time to gear up with Red Wing shoes. Hi, Teresa here from the Fargo Red Wing Shoe Store. Keep your feet warm, dry, and comfortable this season with our premium selection of work boots designed for the toughest conditions. Whether you're working outdoors or enjoying an adventure, Red Wing Shoes has you covered with durable insulated footwear. 3003 Main Avenue in Fargo, Red Wing Shoes for ultimate durability.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. It's October 30th. Lisa, Lydia, Scott with you here this morning. Of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning. Love it when you join us live. But remember, it stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you or listen to it as a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcast and look for the Inform Minute.
All right, this morning, pretty chilly out there, and you're even keeping an eye on some potential for snow.
Yeah, flakes out there. The radar is showing blue, but so far I have seen no snowflakes actually hit the ground. They're melting on their way down. So they are snowflakes way up above our heads. The radar's not wrong. It's just that by the time it makes it down to where we actually are, it's melting. I just ran outside here in Fargo and it was all sprinkles, even though the radar was showing blue. Cold sprinkles, don't get me wrong. It's not warm sprinkles, but it's not snowflakes. Let's see, mostly cloudy today. This little line of showers works its way to the east and the rest of the day does look dry. I can't necessarily rule out an odd sprinkle this afternoon, but your best chance for any moisture is this morning. That clears out. Wind out of the west-northwest at 10 to 25. Breezy and chilly today. Highs near 50. Not near 50 with the sun and the calm winds of yesterday. Near 50 with showers this morning, clouds, and then strong winds. It's a clipper system that's moving through that's causing this. And today's kind of what I like to call the appetizer. Tonight into tomorrow is the entree. So the main chunk of this moves its way out of the north down to the south overnight tonight into tomorrow. Temperatures falling into the 30s overnight. So once again, we'll be watching out for some scattered snow showers by tomorrow morning. A spooky start to your Halloween, if you will. Yeah. I can't not say that.
Have to.
I have to. It's in the contract. If anything accumulates, and that's a big if even, because there will be the melting coming down just like it is this morning. If anything accumulates, it would be on your grassy surfaces, something that's colder. The road, the sidewalk, too warm still. And so that's all going to melt on impact. I don't expect big road impacts or icy spots or any of that good old jazz that we'll save for later on down the road, because eventually you know that's going to come sometime. Yeah. Not this time. You may wake up with a little light dusting of snow on your grass. Best chance would be central North Dakota. I think we stay a little too warm further to the east, but we'll watch for all of it. Either way, these showers then switch over back to rain by the middle of the day. Temperatures warm into the 40s tomorrow, and we'll keep this scattered shower chance around throughout really your entire Halloween. The chance of rain does go down closer to trick-or-treat time, but not zero. I can't be like, oh, it's going to be dry for trick-or-treating, because there's still going to be some spotty showers out there. It'll just be starting to shrink. Hopefully you're one of the lucky spots that stays dry. We'll have to watch out for a couple of raindrops. What I do think you'll really notice or feel for your trick-or-treating is how chilly it is and how breezy it is. Even a wind 10 to 15 miles an hour will be enough to make it feel quite a bit colder for trick-or-treating, especially in the dark. Near 40 about trick-or-treat time, falling into the upper 30s, but feeling low to mid 30s. So bundle up those kiddos and yourself for tomorrow for trick-or-treating. Get lots of candy, get the energy going, keep you warm. Let's see, into Saturday then we kind of lose this whole system. Mostly cloudy skies, partly cloudy in the morning, maybe more sun in the morning. Light wind though finally on Saturday, which is good news for tailgating, of course. Yeah. Does look chilly though. Temperatures will be in about the mid 40s for your afternoon highs as we're headed into the game. So we're looking at 30s early in the morning when folks are headed up to the tailgate lot. One of the colder tailgates that we've had so far this season, but I mean it's November 1st on Saturday, so
yeah,
makes sense.
Get the hot cocoa, hot cider. Other things.
A little extra in there.
That warms you up,
if you will. Yeah. You do you. I'll be at home. It's too cold to tailgate with kids.
That's right.
What else? Let's see. Sunday then does look breezy. There's another chance at a few small showers. Next week I have us pretty close to 50 degrees each day. Couple chances of rain. 10-day forecast does look to take a turn for the colder at the very end of the 10-day. Right. Yeah. You can check that out on our Storm Tracker app or inform.com. But right now we're thinking highs in the 30s at the very end of the 10-day forecast. That's cold.
Yeah, it is.
That would be deer opener, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Into next weekend. And then NDSU and UND play each other next week in Grand Forks next weekend. So a lot of people will be out and about, whatever you're doing for that, I guess, second weekend in November, it technically would be.
Yeah.
And it looks cold.
Any chance of snow for deer opener?
There's a chance of rain/snow on Friday. Season opens at noon on Friday, if memory, I'm not a hunter, if memory serves me correctly. Not enough where tracking will be it would be beneficial for any sort of tracking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Probably just something slushy. There's a big ridge in the jet stream actually setting up. I just did the egg week forecast, which takes us out for 2 weeks. You can see that on WDAY on Saturday morning.
There you go.
At 8:30.
Tune in.
Yeah, tune in for that. Decent looking ridge in the jet stream, which keeps us technically warmer. It's not warm because everything's relative now this time of year. Above average doesn't always mean hot now this time of year.
Yeah.
But I do think we hold off on any at least big snowstorms for the next couple of weeks, which should take us to the middle of November now.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'll let you know if it changes.
Thanks, Lydia.
That's all.
All right, a big breaking news story that we've been covering for you, tracking on First News all morning. Fargo firefighters had to rescue people from an apartment building early this morning because of a massive fire.
Yeah.
Our crew on scene saw huge flames coming from the roof of the building. There was a lot of smoke billowing from the building as well. In fact, such a big fire, Fargo Fire had to call in backup.
Yep.
We're told the fire started in a second floor unit, spread to the third floor. No reports of injuries to people. We did hear one pet was lost in the fire. Everyone in the building, though, had to be evacuated, won't be allowed back in anytime soon. Right now, of course, we are working to find out how the fire started. The investigation is still ongoing. So, you can watch for updates online, inforum.com. If you didn't see the video this morning, check it out there.
It's intense.
It is intense,
Yeah.
definitely.
All right. We'd also found out that pet that didn't survive was a cat that was in one of the second floor units. So that's too bad. All right. Today, Governor Kelly Armstrong plans on announcing his emergency plan on how the state will help SNAP recipients. If the federal government shutdown drags into Saturday, SNAP benefits will not renew until it opens back up. Armstrong says he's been having meetings to address this looming crisis for the past 2 weeks. He wouldn't exactly say what his plan is when WDAY talked with him before this announcement comes out today, but he says it won't be coming close to the current SNAP program. And once more details are released on that plan, of course, we will let you know.
A frosty morning turned dangerous in Fargo after police say a driver who didn't scrape their windows hit a pedestrian. Well, scraping, we know this, we talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
Your windshield can be a hassle. Nobody has extra time in the morning.
Nope.
Police say it's both dangerous and actually illegal to skip it. The crash happened yesterday morning downtown. Police say 43-year-old Scott Johnson of Fargo was cited for having an obstructed windshield caused by frost. Right now, we are still working to learn the condition of the person who was hit, but here's your warning. Driving with an obstructed view violates both Fargo City Ordinance and North Dakota Century Code. Each comes with a $20 fine. In Minnesota, it's also against the law, and it comes with at least a $50 fine.
Yeah, inconvenient thing, but very important. You don't want to be someone that causes an accident,
Right.
hurts somebody.
Yep.
You'd feel much worse then. So just take the couple minutes, get it done. A close call on the water near Jamestown. 2 anglers had to be rescued after their boat started sinking. The Stutsman County Dive Rescue Team was called to Pipestem Reservoir about 7 miles northwest of Jamestown on Wednesday afternoon. We had some pictures of the rescue going on this morning on First News. You could go find those on our website, jamestownsun.com, if you want to see them. We know that another fisherman helped pull those fishermen to safety that were on the other boat before a dive team was able to bring the boat to shore. We're working to find out what exactly caused the boat to sink, but thankfully nobody was hurt.
Hot Mike Domizzo coming up this morning. The Fargo Dome will host 2 straight days of section football title games.
Yeah.
So who has a chance to make the state tournament? Plus NDSU women's basketball coach, the head coach, Jory Collins, will join the show as the Bison begin a new season next week with some pretty high expectations.
Yeah.
Hot Mike is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra, also streaming on inforum.com.
And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get it all access passed to our website, inforum.com. Just go to inforum.com/subscribe to get that deal.
And join us for our next newscast. It's coming up at 11 this morning, and then we have you covered this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, and then 9 and 10 tonight.
And we're back with First News on your Friday morning from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.
This podcast is brought to you without paywalls, thanks to support from our digital subscribers. If you subscribe, thank you. If you don't, visit inforum.com/subscribe for our introductory offer, just $2 for 6 months.